it's me, Lane for Border Busters, and today I'm going to be drawing for 1 hour straight. Okay, so this is going to be a new series, pretty much just where I draw for about an hour, and you guys are able to follow along if you want. Before we start, please make sure to like and subscribe. Click that notification bell and help me get 4,000 watch hours on YouTube so I can get monetized. So the first kind of theme that we're going to be drawing is Minecraft. So I'm going to take, and this is kind of, you could use whatever you want for this. So I'm going to be using an HB Royal Graphite pencil. So I'm going to first draw a creeper. And you could use whatever eraser you want. And yeah, so we're just going to draw another line down. I'm going to draw another line up. I'm going to make a cube, kind of. I don't want this to be super long. I'd recommend using a pencil first if you want to follow along. And then you could outline it with black, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go pencil. Just going to draw the eyes. And we're going to draw the little face. I don't know what this is called. The mouth part, I think. And let me know in my community post if you like seeing my Blender videos and if you want me to make some tutorials. Here's the face. Now, it's not perfect, but if you can, practice always. And I promise you will get better if you practice. So I'm just going to fill this in. This is just kind of doodling. I don't know. Let me fix this. Just gonna draw the body now. So we're just gonna draw a straight line down. And then, okay, now we're just going to draw a diagonal line down, just like so. And now we're just gonna go back here, and we're just gonna take this line kind of down. So again, you don't have to do this, but if you just want to watch the video and just kind of see how to draw and save it for later, then you could totally do so. Just going to draw the little leg first. Kind of going to draw it down and up. And then don't keep this, or just going to draw one line up and so we're just going to draw this line kind of up like that. And then we're going to draw another line down. And we're going to draw that down. And we will complete our creeper soon. So draw this line not all the way up. And then we're just going to connect this to that point with the diagonal. And then we're going to go make the same angled line. Like that. Then we're going to connect this this should make perspectives easier for you, hopefully. I'm going to make the same angled line in the middle. And again, the eyes aren't perfect, but that's okay. I'm going to actually, to make it look a bit better, I'm just going to kind of bring this out a bit more. Kind of in and then up. So then I'm just going to fill that in. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to draw the line down. And then we're going to draw another line down. And then we're going to go across. And there we go. There's our creeper. Really basic. Now that was just the first one. It's going to probably get a bit harder as we go. So this is going to be probably the easiest drawing that we've had. And if you would like to, take a darker pencil or possibly charcoal or a marker and outline this if you want. You could color, do whatever you want with the picture. All right. Let's move on to the next one. So here we go. So we're gonna draw a Minecraft zombie here. So this one's gonna be a bit more tricky. So just follow along and if you mess up, just pause the video and redraw it. So we're just going to go to kind of make a diagonal line up. Then we're gonna make a little line coming down. Then we're gonna do the same kind of line that comes up. And this one won't be 3D on the face, so I'm just gonna kind of thicken this up a bit. All right, so I'm just going to take the extra pencil markings. And yeah, so we're just going to draw a line across, up, across, and then this is kind of like Steve, but right here, we're going to stop and go up, one, across, down, across. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to make a line, like a rectangle right here. Then we're going to make another one. Oh, that's a bit too big. You want to try to make them the same size. That's about the right size right there. So I recommend taking these erasers. There's certain kinds of these erasers. You can kind of mold them together and just erase it. Okay, so we're just gonna repeat on this side. And that face is pretty good. Again, if you mess up, you could always just retry and just try to be patient. It took me a long time to get good at drawing. And yeah, so that was probably the easiest part of this. But before we go on, I'm just going to color in the eyes. Leave this white if you want. And you could shade this if you want, or do whatever you want. And this character, I'm probably going to shade a bit more. Yeah. And I'm just going to take my eraser and kind of knead it into a basic kind of point. And yeah. And then I'm just going to erase it. I'm just going to kind of fill this in. There we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to draw like the body kind of. So we're going to just draw a line down. Again, this is a lot more 3D, so just pay attention. we're just gonna draw a line, not all the way across, but I would say about to right there. Okay, so while we're here, I'm just gonna draw the arm. So I'm just gonna draw a diagonal line out. I'm gonna draw one up, across, up, and then across, and then kind of just bring it in. So don't bring it in all the way, whoops. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna fix that. And then we're gonna kind of go like that. Then we're gonna draw another one up. Then we're gonna draw another one across. Okay, so that's the hand. But we're going to draw some pixels on his hand. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm just gonna draw a line up. And then we're gonna draw 2 more lines on each side. 1, 2. And then I'm just gonna have one right through the middle. And I think these are just the pixels of the zombie. And I have done all these drawings before, most of them. And I'm just kind of redoing them in a sketch form, shaded sketch form. And we're gonna do the shading at the end. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a kind of diagonal line coming down. This will be one of the legs. So let's make it a bit more diagonal. Gotta make another one down. Up. Try to match that line. And we can bring it up a bit more, just above here. And then we're going to draw another diagonal line coming down. Pause the video at any time if you have to. So we're just going to take this, kind of bring it across, go up, across, kind of like that. All right, I'm just going to draw the shoe. But first I'm just going to bring it down a little bit more. Not super much. So I'm going to kind of make the shoe like that. And then this will be like his crease on there. Pretty sure that's that's just part of his pants. But yeah. So right here, at the very end right here, if you want to see that. I don't know if you guys could see that, but at the very end, right there, make a little line up. All right. So now with that line, we are going to try to copy this, but we're going to make it very skinny. All right. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're just going to make this arm come out, but before we do that, we're going to add his little collar, just the part of his shirt. Just going to kind of make a line down, across, stop right there. Then we're just going to erase it, make it a bit smaller. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this and I'm going to kind of make it up. At the very end, we're going to make a kind of a line like that. Then we're going to make a pretty big line across. This one will be bigger than the other arm. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make this line kind of come up. Make this line up. Make a box like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make this part go just a bit across. And then we're just going to make it kind of go to the back. Going to make a line go up. Make sure it connects. And then we're going to take that part. And just like that, we're going to take this part kind of down. I'm going to draw a separate line. And then we're just going to do the same grid thing. And we're just going to go 1, 2, 3. All right, and then we're just going to do another one in the middle. Just like that. And now what we're going to do, we're going to draw a little line kind of down. And then kind of just like this. And then make a little horizontal line that goes across. That will be his leg. It's overlapping. Just draw it like that. And then we're just going to draw like this, up, across. And now what we're going to do is this part's going to be a bit more tricky if you want to get it super right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw a line that kind of comes up, and you want to match it. So we're going to kind of connect that line right there. We're going to make another line kind of coming up, and then up like that, and then just like that. All right, there is our zombie. That was a bit harder, but I am going to shade this in, and I'm going to make a few more details. So I'm just going to kind of erase this right here, and I would say we're going to draw a little line up a bit more, but we're going to make it less slanted, more like that. And yeah, that's pretty much our zombie. So let's shade it in. So what I'm going to do, oh, I forgot one thing. I'm just going to make this line right there. Okay, so now it's time to shade it in. This part, it's going to be pretty simple. So I'm just going to fill in these rectangles. And yeah, we're just kind of fill that in. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep that a bit darker, kind of fill this part in. And now I'm just going to have a light shade in that, just kind of in the background or on the not so dark part of the leg. And now on this part, I'm going to use the side tip of my pencil, and I'm just going to kind of shade that in. I'm just going to make this a darker line. I'm just going to shade that in. And use different colored or different pencils. So I'm just going to use my charcoal and kind of, since it's dark right here, I'm just going to make this kind of line. So it'll be a bit more noticeable. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of I'm going to cast a shadow that kind of just comes down from the whole thing. So like, let's start off dark. We'll kind of make a shadow pretty dark using the side tip of our pencil. And warning, if you do use charcoal, you want to be careful. One, it's heavy, so it might be a bit harder. You just also want to be careful because it's very, very messy. As you can see, like, that will get on you if you don't be careful. Or if you use, like, charcoal bars, those are really messy. So let's just kind of shade that in. And we'll go a bit lighter as we go. So we're just going to make it dark surrounding the leg like this. And then we are going to kind of make it kind of just a full, kind of sketch out your circle. And yeah. I'm just going to use my nice kind of eraser here, and you could use a regular one. And I'm kind of just, if you want to see, kind of just shading this part right there, kind of just the excess shadings. And then I'm just kind of filling that in. So just kind of just take it, fill it in, just like that. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, and I must have drawn a wrong line, but I'm just going to kind of shade that part in. I'm going to use a darker pencil. Now, I'm not going to use charcoal. I'm going to put that away. I'm going to use a softer pencil. It's 6B, a lot softer. If you don't know how to use these, pretty much the softer pencils are a lot more darker. So that doesn't make a lot of sense, but that's just how it works. So this one is a bit lighter, and this one's a lot darker. So yeah, I'm just going to be using a 6B Royal Graphite pencil. That's the brand. And I'm just going to kind of fill this in a bit darker. I'm going to fill this part in. That's a bit too dark. So actually, I'm going to switch back to my 2B now. I'm just going to do a 2B, which is going to be a lot darker. But yeah. So now with my charcoal, at this part, I'm just going to take the charcoal, since this is the darkest you could get. Let's see. I'm just going to kind of just re-sketch it. If you guys want to see that better. As you can see right here, I'm just kind of re-sketching it just a bit more so we can kind of define it, and the person who's looking at it can tell that it's that, you know, that's supposed to be a part. So I'm gonna kind of take this, kind of blend it like that. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna kind of take this part, and we're just gonna gradually blend it. So I'm just going to kind of go from lighter, and we're gonna go into dark. So this should blend it. You could use blending stumps. You know, you guys could use whatever you want to shade. You could even use your fingers, but I'm just going to be using the pencil this time. And we're kind of just making that darker. And we'll define this part again, like that. So, that's pretty cool. This is my style of the Minecraft zombie that I want to do, personally, but you guys could do it however you want. You really don't have to do it this way. You could just color it in, outline it dark, do really whatever you want. But I'm just showing you guys how to shade this and make it look like a really cool, kind of like a modded shade zombie. So, yeah. Like it's like kind of like a mod. Like imagine if there's like a Minecraft shaded mod. I think there is, but that is looking pretty cool. So, I still want to make it look like a Minecraft zombie, so everyone, you know, that you can kind of tell still that it's definitely a Minecraft zombie. So that's why I'm kind of going with this part, just kind of darker line. And just kind of go across. And I'm just kind of defining this part, so it's like, defining this part so, you know, it's, kind of standing out more. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take this part. This will not be nearly as much. I'm just going to take this part and I'm just going to fill it in with my HB pencil. So this will be pretty light. And we're going to fill that in. And now in this part, since it will be shaded because it's kind of tucked beneath his leg. So I'm going to do the 6B pencil. That's the softer one. And we will, if you want to see, kind of right here. So we're going to do a darkish kind of part and kind of just fade that out like that. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just take this part, I'm going to outline it. So, yeah. Just kind of outline it up here. Yeah. Now, I'm just outlining the head, but you guys could outline whatever parts you want. So, for the eyes, I just kind of made that a temporary thing. I cannot say that. Temporary. Okay. It's just kind of a, you know, an extra thing there that's just, you know, that just kind of shows you a guide, kind of if you want to fill it in. But I'm just using my charcoal here because I want the eyes to be pretty black. That's just what a Minecraft zombie looks like. I've never seen a Minecraft zombie with like blue eyes, but you can color them whatever you want. I'm just coloring them black so it fits Minecraft. So I'm just gonna kind of keep doing that there. just like that. He kind of looks angry on the side. It's like different eyes. Again, if you want to pause the video, you can. This is a more advanced tutorial. You know, it's just kind of just for the fun of you guys watching it, but it's also for you guys actually learning how to draw these. And I'm just going to get rid of this background kind of right there. I'm just going to make this just a bit darker here. So I'm going to leave the face white, but I'm going to take this part, kind of make it a darker gray with my HB pencil. And I'm just going to shade the, I think, yeah, this is the hair. And of course, you guys could add a background like a Minecraft sun, whatever you want. You could put all of these drawings on the same picture. That's going to be very cool if you do that. And I'm just going to, I forgot to outline this part. Just kind of go like that. Again, I'm just going to leave the face white just because I want to personally. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shade in the body. So I'm going to take my, where is it? Yeah, here. The 2B pencil. So this one's pretty dark. Actually, yeah, let's take the 2B pencil. And then we'll just kind of shade this in as a darker one. And just kind of shade that in. Because this is like his crease, I guess. It looks like his shirt's torn apart on here, but I'm not really sure. I mean, it is a zombie, so I think it is supposed to do that. I haven't played Minecraft in a while. But, yeah. So, I'm just going to kind of connect the leg a bit more and just kind of fill this in so there's, like, barely any white. That's okay. Just for the sake of time, I want to get to another drawing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of outline the body a bit more. So, I'm going to take this whole body right here. I'm going to take it and I'm just going to make it a darker gray, kind of a grayer for the shirt, like kind of this color, the pants color. And just kind of fill it in. Just kind of like that. And then we're going to fill this in with kind of a darker color. So that's what I'm going to do personally, and you could do it whatever you want, but this just kind of makes more sense with the shadows. Sorry guys about that. I'm just going to take the charcoal and just kind of bring it up. And kind of like that. Just like so. And then this collar part, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of just outline that a bit more. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of make the arm a bit more. I won't really shade the arm in since it's not, like, it doesn't really have much clothes except for back here. I will do that. I'm just kind of outlining the whole thing. Yeah, I'm kind of making the skin a white. That's the most kind of obvious, you know, it's the one that most stands out, I'd say. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of take this arm part, the shirt part of the arm, and just kind of fill that in. And just like that. And yeah. Kind of just fill that in. Okay, so that's pretty good. Yeah. So I think that looks good. A pretty cool zombie there. If you want to see it in a bit more detail here, let's just zoom it in, and yeah, I'd say that looks pretty darn good. So what I would say to do, if you want to make it look a bit more detailed, we're going to take our very lightest pencil. So don't take the 2B, take the 6B, or the HB, sorry, not the 6B. And we're just going to kind of make a background, kind of just a very, very light one. And we'll make this stand out. And you guys don't have to do this. You guys can make a Minecraft background. Yeah, you guys can do whatever you want. Kind of just scribble, I guess, just in the background. Do this side. See, it's a bit darker because the tip of my pencil is a lot darker. And there we go. There is our zombie. So that is pretty good. You know, it's decent, I would say, for a shaded zombie. What I'm gonna do real quick to make it look a bit better is I'm just gonna kind of just make the hair go down a bit better, more. So there we go. There is our zombie. Now let's get to another design. So what I want to do is I think we should get a bit more complex. Well, maybe not super complex. Let's do a Minecraft sheep. Or no, let's do the sheep. So I'm just gonna put this off to the side. This one we won't shade because it's gonna be a bit more just kind of doing the clip art. Let me see here. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of do that. So yeah, let's get started. So what I'm going to do for this one is I'm just going to start off with my HB pencil. And I'm just going to make a simple line up. And then we're going to make one across, kind of. You know what? Let me move this. I'm going to make a line up, diagonal, down. Let's make that a bit more diagonal. Okay, there we go. So I'm just gonna kind of take that, kind of make it go down. Now this definitely does look very weird. It does not look like a sheep just yet, but I'm gonna stop right about there. And this is pretty much a lot of geometry on the head. So just a warning, this one's pretty complex. Well, not super complex. I'm not going to shade this one. I have another one I want to do. It's really bad. So I'm just going to take this pencil, kind of make a line down. And then I'm going to make another line kind of coming down. And we're going to kind of just connect it like a square. And this is kind of the strange part. It's like he has, I think this is his like chin. I don't know. But we're just gonna kind of shade that in. Just like that. And we're just gonna kind of go like that. And yeah, we want to draw the eyes here. So I'm just going to make this rectangle come out a bit more. There we go. And I'm just going to take this, fill it in. He's kind of got those eyes that go different directions. So I'm just going to make one eye like that. There we go. And then we're going to do the same on the other one. So we're just going to make a line that comes out and then up and then in. Oh, those eyes are a lot different. So let's just fix that. So what I'm going to do to fix that is I'm just going to draw a line like that. And yeah, so we'll just put a line here. pretty simple. Now that looks super weird, but we can fix that very easily by just erasing it. So I'm just gonna take the eraser, just kind of erase that part. And then we're gonna do the same on the other side where we make that different looking eye where it kind of just looks different ways. I think that's like almost all the Minecraft mobs have those like eyes. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna make another line down for his cheeks, and then this will be his mouth. So right about here, we're gonna make a line up, across, down, and then one more line here. And then we're gonna make another one up, kind of like that. So obviously, doesn't look perfect, but that's okay. Again, I need more practice. Pretty much everyone always needs practice. And yeah, so we're just gonna draw a line across, and this will connect his head pretty much to, I don't know, like the body part. So before we do that, or yeah, let's just take this line down. And this is his actual body, kind of his head connecting to his body. So again, this is a lot of geometry in this one. So we're just gonna kind of do that. Gonna make a line kind of come down. Just gonna go like that. Gonna go up. And like that. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make like that. And then there we go. That's probably the hardest part of this drawing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make a line kind of come down, and make it come down until about, maybe not that far, maybe there. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is we're going to draw a line out, kind of coming like this. Draw a line up, then in kind of like that. You know what? Let's make this a bit shorter. We're gonna kind of make it go up, and then the line not so diagonal, like that. Okay, so we're gonna take this part. We're gonna make the body kind of. We've been making the body, but we're just gonna kind of connect this part. Just like that. So what I'm actually gonna do is, yeah, let's make this pretty short, and let's just connect it like that. Like that. That's looking a bit better. And yeah, let's just make this line go a bit more diagonal, so we'll make it a bit shorter. There we go. Now we're talking. That looks a lot better. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a line right here, just kind of bring it down. We're gonna go across, up, and then like this. Okay, so we're pretty much just drawing the legs. Then we're gonna go down, across, and then up, across, like that. And then we're gonna draw his little hooves, just like that. And now we're just going to overlap this. So we're just gonna take that and kind of go like this, go up like that. You know what, let's make this one's gonna be a bit bigger. So we're just gonna make it maybe, I don't know, not super big, but like to here. We're gonna go down. Let's connect this line up here. Down, across, up. Then we're gonna draw another hoof. I think they're called hoofs, I'm not sure. But then we're just gonna draw another line up like that, another line up, connect it like that, go like that. Oops, this part's supposed to match that, but that's okay. We're just gonna make that a bit bigger then. And then we could just leave that part there. It's already made. So we're just gonna kind of make a line down and then across like that. So that's pretty much the legs. Now I made the body, I think, way too big, so I'm just gonna go right here. And I told you the geometries would be a bit hard on this. So I'm gonna make a line kind of coming down. Kind of just, just a line coming down. And then down again. we're going to go up. And then this one will be another big leg. So let's just make kind of a line down, up, and then another line up. And then we're going to make another one up like that, down, and then we'll make that part diagonal. Okay, so that's a pretty good sheep, I'm not going to lie. If you want to see more detail, there it is. So I kind of just colored this in black a bit more. So I'm just going to kind of make a circle texture. And then we're going to go about like that, you know. That's pretty good. And then let's do another drawing. So we probably will have about enough time to do 2 more drawings. So we got about 20 more minutes. So I'm going to put this off to the side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a wolf. So this one's also going to be pretty complex. So, yeah. So let's start off with kind of just making the head. So if you want this one to be cute, you got to just take your time on this. If you want to make it look good. This will probably be our hardest one. Maybe. I'm not sure. But we're just going to make a line go up. And we're going to make a line like that. Then we're going to go across. Maybe not that slanted. We're going to make it go up a bit more. Going to go down. Now, we're not going to complete this part, so we're just going to go like that. And then we're going to do the nose. I think this is the nose. Yeah, that'd be the nose. Or no, the nose is the little black part. So this is kind of, I don't know what this part's called, but we're just going to draw it right here like this. And then we're going to draw another part like that. Now we're going to draw a line across. Now we're going to draw the nose. That will be the nose like that. Fill that in with black. I'm going to make this a bit shorter. So what I'm going to do with my nice eraser is we're just going to kind of make, if you want to see that in a bit more detail, we're just going to kind of press it like that. And that should get a lot of detail on this part. So we're just going to kind of erase it. And let's just kind of make a line up so we can make it 3D. And then we're just going to make another line kind of coming up. And we'll kind of go like that. And we'll kind of come like this. Connect this part. We're just going to leave this part. Actually, yeah, we'll leave this part right here. And we'll make that little line right there. And now we're going to draw a line across like that. Another one across too. So now comes probably the cutest part, is like the eyes. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a line coming up and then down. I'm going to fill those in. And this will probably look very weird. This looks super weird. But we will make it look better in just a sec. So we're just going to kind of make these black parts right here. And there we go. Let's leave this part a bit bigger. And then we're just going to make a line across. There we go. Now that looks a little bit cuter. We're going to make a line go up, across like that. And then we're going to make another line across like that. There we go. There's that little cute wolf face. But of course, it's not done yet. We need the ears. But first, let's finish the head off. So we're just going to kind of go like this. Make a bit more of a slanted line. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to go down. And then going to go up, cross, down. Sorry about that. And then we're going to go up, across, down, up. And then, yeah, that's pretty good. So his face looks a bit chubby. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make it go a bit more, like kind of less. like that. That's a bit better. So then what I'm going to do, if in that case, is I'm just going to take this part, kind of just make it a bit more 3D by slanting it. I'm just going to take it right here. Going to go up like that, cross, down, and then we're going to put one more little line right there. That looks pretty cute so far. So what we're going to do is we're going to pretty much just take this part, and let's move this over. I'm going to take my eraser out of the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the body, the body in. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a line kind of coming out right about here. Going to make another line going down. And then we're going to go kind of in. And there we go. That's just kind of the collar part. Or no, yeah, the outer, this part that we'll do next is going to be the collar. So you could color that in red if you want. So we're just going to kind of do that. And then we're going to go up, across, kind of like that. We're going to go down. You know what, let's fix that. We're going to make it a bit more slanted. So I'm just going to draw this a bit darker. So yeah, we're just going to make this a bit more slanted. Just like so. And then we're just going to make one line kind of coming down. And then like that. And there we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make him look not as big. So we're just going to kind of make him a bit more smaller. So I'm just going to connect these lines a bit more. And I'm just going to, you know, let's make the eyes a bit bigger because why not? That'll make it look a bit cuter. There we go. That looks a bit better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a line right here. Watch carefully right here. So I'm just going to make a line that goes across, and then we're going to stop right there. But before we move on, I want to make the little textures of the body. So we're just going to make a line kind of going up, down, and then line up, cross, up, up, and we're just going to make a square. So these are pretty much the pixels of the body, so that looks a bit better. And then what we're going to do is we're going to draw a line that goes down, up like that, across, up, kind of up like that. I'm going to leave that part there. And let's kind of create his little paw, kind of like that. And then we're going to make another line kind of coming out. And just make it stop there. Going to make one more line right there. And then right here, we're going to make this kind of coming down. We'll kind of connect that. And then we're going to take the other leg, and we're going to kind of just go like that. I'm going to take my eraser and kind of take out the extra lines right here. That's just kind of a guideline. And then we're just going to make another part that goes like that. And then we're going to go down. And then don't go down all the way. We're going to go an angle. We're going to go up. And then we're going to go across. Just like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the same thing that was on the other leg, just on this side. And we're just going to go like that. And then we're going to make another one kind of going down like that. Okay, so we got, I'd say, the main portion of the drawing done. That's probably one of the hardest parts, but here comes another tricky part right here. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to draw kind of his lower part of his body, and then we're just going to kind of go like this, and then we're going to go up. Then we're going to make a line coming across. Just stop right there. And then we're going to go up. And this will be the tail. Going to go up, down, and then down again. Then up. And then we're going to go up again. And then we're going to add a little tiny pixel just like that. Perfect. Now we're going to draw a line down. And then we're going to go across like this. And then we're going to go like that. And then we're going to make a line go down, across, or no, let's not do that across. We're just gonna make another line across like that. Gonna make one like that and that. These will be the legs, so kind of separate legs. And then we're just gonna make another one. We're gonna go across, and then we're gonna go down, then go down kind of again. Let's fix that. Let's kind of make it overlap into that leg. So make it look like he's sitting down a bit more. Now that doesn't look the exact, like it doesn't look super well, but I think, oh, I know why it doesn't look that well. We got to draw a line down and then across, and then we'll make it go up. That looks a lot better. So it still doesn't look, oh, that good. We're just going to finish off the leg and make it a lot more 3D. Gonna make another line just like those markings, and we're gonna kind of go down, cross, down, just like that. And there we go. There's our wolf. I think that looks very cute. I'm not gonna do a shading. Actually, yeah, let's do a little shading. Let's just kind of just go from dark, just like that. Kind of go down. Just kind of a basic shadow. And why not? Let's add a little bone. Let's do that. So I'm just going to make a line kind of going up. And then another one like that. Going to go down. Kind of like a half heart. Going to go across. Going to go up. And then like that. And obviously it doesn't look perfect, but I'm just going to add another little shading. Bit of shade right down there. And look at that. That actually doesn't look that bad. You could make this look a bit more blocky if you want. But yeah, I actually really like that wolf. And yeah, let's draw some other stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw, you know what, since we don't have a lot of time, let's draw a chicken. So this will be really fast. I'm going to draw this pretty fast if I can. So let's do this. So we're going to draw a line up. And pause the video at any time if you have to. Draw a line across. And then we're going to draw another line across like that. Let's focus this. Whoops, it's a bit blurry. There you go. And then we're just going to draw another line up. We're going to go down, across, up. Gonna draw, this is like the part that separates his mouth, I guess. Just kind of follow that through. And then we're gonna draw this part up. And then we're gonna draw kind of a diagonal up. So let's draw this a bit more actually. So we're just gonna draw a diagonal up. And then right here we're gonna go down. Let's take our eraser, kind of make a pointed part. And let's do that. And then we're going to go kind of make the eyes. They don't have to be perfect since they're like the chicken. I really like Minecraft chicken. They look funny. Mine's a bit small. Let's make that a bit more taller. There we go. That looks a bit better. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to draw, let's just say a really big eye right here. That'll just kind of be perspective since we're looking at it from a certain angle. Gonna kind of go up, across like that. This is I'm kind of rushed, but I'm still going to draw for this hour. So we got about like 6 minutes left. So let's kind of erase this line, make it go up a bit more. Up like that. That still looks a bit weird. So let's make this go down. I don't know if we'll be able to finish this. Kind of just like this. And I'm just going to kind of fill it in. Just like that. And then we're going to draw the rest of its head. So we're going to go down like that. And then we're going to draw the little, I forget what this part is called, but we're just going to draw this right here. We're going to go like this, up, Then we're gonna go across, and then we're gonna make this line kind of come down, connect it through, go across like that. And you know what? Since it looks super weird, I'm going to make this line kind of just a bit more not as weird. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm just going to kind of make a line go up, across, and we're gonna go across like all the way there. And we're gonna go down like that, up, cross, up, down, across, and then we might go like this, up, then take this part down, finish off his body. That's let's just make this make this a bit nicer just by going kind of making it not as big, and we'll just take our time. We only got 5 minutes though, so we'll just draw it across, and then we're just gonna draw this line down, and then we're gonna draw that line down like this. I'm sure you guys will do a lot better with me on this one. We're gonna draw a line down for its like little feet. Oh wow, that is very off. But that's okay. Again, if you're rushed at drawing, I'd recommend taking your time. But this is a challenge, so I gotta do it on time. So like that, and we're gonna make another line coming up, cross, down, bit more, down, and then kind of across. Let's not make these so thick. This is just a funny version of it. But there we go. There's the chicken. And I don't think we'll have enough time for another drawing. We got about 3 minutes left. So I'm just going to do some shading, because why not? Yeah, or we could just make it look a bit better. So let's just, you know what? Yeah, let's just do the shading now. But let's just go like that. Now what I'm going to do, just kind of make a simple kind of like that. Let's take the charcoal, and we're kind of just gonna make it kind of circle it around. We got about 2 minutes left. And in the meantime, I'm going to kind of just fill it up like that. And then what I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna, I don't know what to do next. Let's, yeah, since this is a doodle, let's just kind of make it look a bit nicer. We could try a tiny bit of shading on the, I don't know what this is called, but the red thing that hangs from their chin, I forget what that's called. But I'm just kind of gonna shade that in, because why not? And that's pretty good, I guess. Let's see. I can't really think of anything else except for just maybe make this a bit darker, because it doesn't look like a super well shadow. Press down really hard. Kind of go like that. Make this a tiny bit darker here. Kind of define that. kind of down like that, down, across. Let's try to finish. Oh, time's up. Okay, that was drawing for an hour. I kind of like this drawing. It's okay. It's really not the best, but I'm sure you guys can make it a lot better. So, before we end the video, I just wanted to say please make sure to like and subscribe. And I will be making a community post here soon if you want to vote on that to see which videos you guys would like me to make. So I just wanted to show you guys what we've made. So we've made the chicken in this video, the wolf, the sheep, the zombie, which is probably one of my favorites, and then the creeper. Can't really see that well, so let's just zoom in. That's a bit better. Okay, so please make sure to like and subscribe. Help me get 4,000 watch hours by watching my videos all the way through, and I made a playlist, and that should be on the community post. And have a great day. I'll see you guys later. Bye.